All right, we are live and nationwide. Here we go. So should we just order these or should we start a resupply? Let's do resupply. We're gonna need to health up, but yeah, she's pretty easy to swap around now. Just practicing. It didn't actually happen, but it's a good story. Yeah, this comes out a lot better. All right, let's get some health happening here. Call our pony. Oh, we need a large alligator skin. Here we come. All right. There we go. Let's make sure there it is. Okay, alligators, where are you? Well, that's easy enough. We will take you. Hey, Kiva. All right, where is our trader at? There he is, over there. Let's go get it to him. So yeah, I'm really hoping that we'll get the Halloween pass, but I'm not sure with Rockstar anymore. I actually think that they have like this really strange work practice of trying to piss off their their customers as much as they can. Like I've never seen anything like it before. Never. It's like I remember the work model. It used to be don't the customer was always right, and it seems here that not only is the customer always wrong, but it's their modus operandi to make sure that they know how much contempt they hold us all in too. I do remember hearing that they were being sued at one point by the Pinkertons or something like that, and I was like, it just seems like they don't have a very good understanding of the ideology that you don't piss off. You don't, or what is this saying? You don't shit where you eat. It seems like they've just been, literally shitting on us from the day they created, or the day they took over Red Dead Redemption. That they've catered to. I gotta say this honestly and truthfully, they cater to a 10-year-old mentality when the people who really want to play this game are more mature. Even the ones who want to shoot and fight, they still want, new stuff, not just, it seems to me they just recan the same things that we've always had. Like for a while they tried to make out like they were giving us something new, and all they did was have the exact same mission, and nothing new happened in it. Recently, though, with the telegrams and everything, they did start to make some changes, so I had some hopes that it was going to go someplace, but I would be willing to say that it was too little too late. They had already completely destroyed Rockstar, and the only few people who are still running it are the diehards like myself, and those of us who just want to get up, and just get out here and play, and don't care if there's, you know, new robberies and that sort of thing. But I would like to see them add, new horses, the passive stuff, because those are the people who are still going to be playing in another 3 years, and they would still have the revenue from it. But I just think that they've managed to kill it, and I don't understand that sort of business model. Let's piss off our clients, kill all our products, and then come out with worse products based on, like right now, GTA is 9 years old. And a lot of people were complaining, saying that they didn't even have like a for their birthday sort of thing, like at being 9 years old, they did nothing. They did nothing to try and bring people in. And I don't understand that. Let's pay that bounty off. Like to me, like I was saying earlier, they could have made it so the dog could fetch, could do all kinds of things. We would have had fun with that. Instead, they make sure the only thing that the dog does that's an animation is get right in front of you as obnoxiously as possible and shit in your camp. A dog wouldn't do that, right? That's just something they don't do. They go off, they're private, unless it's a chihuahua and it doesn't want to go outside. But, I don't understand a lot of the mentality behind the game. I love the horses, love riding, but I do not enjoy the mindset as I perceive it with this game. Let's get you guys. Let's get you guys with this one instead. Alright, let's go get them. And I think we're all just a little bit sad that we're going to be losing it. We'll still play, but yeah, I heard that it was coming out, that it was coming out, but I've also heard that there's absolutely nothing good about it. And one of the things that made me really uncomfortable was when I heard that Rockstar had paid as much money as it did for Zynga. Now, Zynga is all vectorized graphics so that you can play a game on Facebook. So what they're trying to do, I get what they're probably trying to do. They're trying to vectorize it, make it as small as possible so that they can make it available on platforms like Facebook or other social media. But that's not what, for those of us who have been playing it on the PS4 and we're used to like having these incredible graphics, they couldn't do that to Rockstar. So I thought they were either going to ruin Red Dead. They were either going to ruin Red Dead and bring it down so that they could vectorize it, or they were going to get rid of it. So I'm going to say it here, right here and now. I predict that Rockstar is going to sell Red Dead Redemption. And I predict that whoever picks it up is going to make it a kick-ass stellar game. Or they'll kill it because that's another thing. But if they can make money, Rockstar's going to do it. And if they can get the last piddly dollars that they can out of everybody, they'll do that, and then they'll sell it. Because it's not in their plan. They bought Zynga. Zynga runs games that have to be run over much smaller bandwidth. Like it's just not designed. Let's see, what are we doing here? We've done all our dailies already on here. Well, we might have a couple in here we can still do. I went to eat the candies. This is a weird thing here. Let's go this way. Okay, here's the food. You guys watch as I go through this. If you see candies on here, tell me. I mean, that's a candy, but it's not the candy. We have to eat today. So it's the bag. There it is. Okay, we can eat these. That one we can still do. Gotcha. My first and favorite game was on my Tandy 1000, and it was my favorite because they had the Sierra games. We played on 5.5-inch floppy disks, and my favorite of all of them was, let's see, of all the quests, I would have to say, I think Space Quest was my favorite. It was just so weird, but it was all DOS commands. It was just such a different game. Where are those provisions? There they are. What about you, Vinod? What was your favorite? First and favorite? Because they were the same for me. The very first game that I ever played was on the Tandy 1000. Probably be faster to start that from the bottom. Let's see if we can do that, if it's faster. There we go. Instead of scrolling all the way down. Oops, other way. I think that's it. There we go. One more daily. I don't think I have any more that I can do. Well, I should look before I say that. So we're still looking for the egrets. Whole animal carcass is sold. We gotta go get those wintergreen. Let's go up there. Let's fast travel up to Annisburg. Fast travel to Annisburg. That's interesting. I laughed. PvP Cat was taking a shot at GTA. I mean, he plays GTA too, but he said he had to laugh when some guy came up and said, "Yeah, I was only 3 years old when GTA first came out, so it came out nine years ago." That makes him like under 10 right now. So the whole 18 and over is kind of a joke, right? I hate shooting you. I'm not even going to keep his... Nice. I was looking at, they had some sounds. I was thinking of adding sounds when I get my sounds set up for subscriptions and that sort of thing. And they had Duke Nukem sounds. I thought, that's awesome. And some Star Wars laser sounds. I thought those would be fun to add in. What do you think will happen with the VR games? Do you think VR games will take off? Do you guys play the VR games much? I was a little bit... I love what you see with it, but it just disoriented me so much in playing that I found it really difficult to stay focused on it. What do you think? What do you think, Kiva, of the VR? Is it where you would like it to be to actually play a game, or do you feel that it's just, oops, let's go after him. Go down, jump. We're going to go after that moose. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Okay, this guy's hard to get to. He is one who totally dipsy doodles through the trees. But at least I got my PS4 controller and not that other one. But you're over there. All right, back down around. He's going to try and get away, but we aren't going to let him. We are going to get him. Don't go in the water. We don't want you in the water. All right, turn around and go back after him. Jump. Okay, come back here, you. All right. Oops, almost. Almost. Let's get out of these trees. You're just going to keep jerking around in here, aren't you, you great big moose, you? Sure, horse, just stop running. Just stop. Just stop. There's a rock. You must not run any faster. You don't run into these guys to stop them, because it doesn't kill them, it kills you. Of course, he's got to reload the one time that I could have taken a second shot. There we go. Down you go. Nice. That was the horse's revenge for me calling him an idiot. No, and I'm not even, like, you can, a Rose Rain. Do you have a question in mind? We'll go put this on the horse. Keep a question in mind, and we will do a 3-card draw for you. So we'll move the kitty's bed off of here. And we have the Wild Unknown Tarot deck that we're using today. So we're going to give her a quick shuffle here. Alright, so when we do this, we put them here, and I ask you to think about your question, and then I cut the deck. So this is for Rose, a Rose Rain. So with your question in mind, the first card is going to be in relationship to the past. Wow. Wow. Okay. The past in regards to the question, not good. Turmoil, we'll get to it, but not good. All right. Your second card is in the now for your question is the Wheel of Fortune. And your last card is the Ace of Swords. So let's grab our book and let's just use the Wild Unknown in our swords. The 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords is a really very dark card, and it reveals the deepest shadows of the self. So it indicates insomnia, nightmares, and worries in the midnight hour. So you've not been sleeping good over this. Hey, Just Me, how are you? You've got some guilt, despair, or even depression from the past that's been going on, and you've been battling with yourself. So this card says you've got to turn to others for help, find joy, reach out. But your card for today in regards to this question is the Wheel of Fortune, which is a much better card. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune says whether joy or night, the Wheel of Fortune is always in motion. Some call it fate, others destiny. It's possible to go months or years without feeling its presence. But when this card appears, the eye of the wheel is fixed upon you. Don't be surprised if there's a change of course heading your way, something you'd least expect. Whatever happens to you during this time, know that it brings you closer to your life's purpose. So everything's about to turn around for you right now. I don't know in regards to this, I don't know what's happening in your past with that 9 of Swords, but it's not good. In regards to this question, things have been really, really depressed, and all your luck is going to change. Things are going to turn around for you. The Ace of Swords, while not being the very best card, it is a new beginning card. So let's go look at that. It says, oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. In regards to your question, so we've got the lightning on the card. I'll show you what they show on here. See if we can get that in there. This is the lightning they're talking about in the card. So you have the sort of the sign of, well, I'll read what it says here. When lightning strikes, the whole world seems to light up for just 1 second. It's as though you can see everything. So the Ace of Swords is about truth, mental clarity, and you see everything, and the vision lingers on even through the storm. So such is the power of the Ace of Swords. Your mind will become clear and your thoughts precise. This is a great time in the future with that question to make these decisions you've been putting off. So in the past, you've had some real problem with mental clarity, with depression. Everything's turning around. You're now going to have mental clarity and yeah, and it's going to last. So very, very good reading for you. So I hope that helps. All right. Anybody else looking for a reading? We've got good luck here. I just got the legendary night moves, so we've got some good luck going on here. So speak up. Just me. Do you need a reading? We don't ask that you mention your questions. These are personal for yourself, so you don't have to say your questions out loud. We don't want to know them, to be perfectly honest. They're yours. They're your issues to work through, not mine. So, all right, let's carry on. Let's get this turned in. All right, do you have a question in mind, just me? You don't even have to take this seriously, but the cards don't care. The cards will take it seriously. If you don't have a question in your mind, I guarantee you that we will get to the root of whatever it is that's going on for you. So it's better to have a question in mind, otherwise the cards find your question, and sometimes it's way more personal than what you might want to ask. So if you have a thought in mind, keep your question in your mind. I'm about to cut the deck here. So we'll take this one right here. All right, so your first card in regards to this question is the Hermit. Interesting. Your second card, and your first card is in relationship to your past. Your second card is your Five of Cups. And your last card is the Tower. Okay. I will be gentle with this, but this is you've got two major arcana cards in here, so whatever is going on, you've got some serious stuff going on. The Hermit is right here. The Hermit in your past represents solitude and meditation. The idea of being a hermit is not supported in our society, but in the realm of tarot, they are the most celebrated and valued creatures. Through meditation, solitude, and stillness, they bring wisdom to all. When this card appears, it's time to step back from the business of day-to-day life and focus on your inner realm. Become more self-aware. If you're intrigued by meditation, start now. Spend time by yourself. Your inner fire is ready to be lit. It will shine for all to see. So that's the past in regards to this. So I would say that you've been doing that already. You've been on your own. You've been thinking about a lot of things. Now, the Five of Cups, that's where you're at right now with this question. And the Five of Cups is kind of a sad card, but doesn't necessarily have to mean anything negative. It just says that you're experiencing right now grief and disappointment. The Five of Cups indicates a time of deep grievance, a sorrow. A relationship may fall apart or an old friend could slip away. There will be disappointment and even regret. When this card appears, it's important to not make any hasty decisions. It may also be helpful to look at the type of expectations you place on others. Perhaps they can never do enough to please you. So that's where you're at right now, and the Tower can be a good card. We'll tell you what the card is about. That is 16 in here. Let's get over there. So the Tower usually means big changes, okay? So what it represents, the Tower is unexpected upheaval. When the Tower card appears, it's time to brace yourself for a change. The well-rooted tree, and that's what they show in this card, is a tree being hit by lightning. It says the well-rooted tree that's been growing strong for decades is crashing down around you. Your world may feel like it's literally falling apart and you didn't see it coming. Even though this phase is painful and confusing, it will be over soon. You'll look back and feel grateful things changed course. You might even see it has a personal breakthrough. So I'm going to say that you've been alone and the past, and you enjoyed your solitude, but something is happening in your relationships right now. And you're going through grief, either by loss of a relationship, or, it could be somebody's past, or it could mean that you've had a breakup. Let's put that back on. And so, yeah, it looks like you're gonna do some learning from this, and things are gonna change, but that's not always bad. It just means that you're coming into a place and a time of change where things are going to be a bit unexpected, and that's okay, right? That happens in life. Things don't always stay the same. So that's your reading. There's our deck. Let's get this darling little night moose. Is that what he's called? The night moose. So I hope those readings helped you guys with your questions. I find that they're usually pretty spot on, to be honest. But often it can make a difference too of whether or not you're sort of in a place to be ready to see or learn what it has for you. But let's turn this in. Has it moved at all? Yes, it has. We can put that in there. I hope. The night moose. We just got him. Let's put him in there. 46, that's perfect. Let's put a couple of those. Do we have anything else that needs to go? Probably this. I started tarot reading back when I got sent for work to Boston for training. And I made a trip because I'd always been fascinated with Salem and the witch hunts. So I went over to Salem to visit a shop there. You have joined Gavin's cool. Gavin is cool. You have joined. And you can go and look at the rules if you're interested in anything else in that relation. I'll just type this up here so you can go take a look. Let's donate these in. Can they all fit? Let's see. So I went to Salem, and when I was there, I picked up a tarot deck because I thought, how fitting, right? When you're in Salem. So there we go, one more. So when I got back, I started just, looking at them, and I didn't pay as much attention. And my daughter took my deck, and she was quite interested and started to learn. So both of us were really interested in the tarot and started doing collecting. And then I started doing some artwork for a group. Not artwork, I did readings for an art group called 78 Tarot. That was where 78 different artists would get together and all put together a deck, and it would be so interesting to see what they came up with. And I gave them a little bit of help with making sure that the meanings of their cards would be on point with the deck. But honestly, it's just so beautiful to see just how many different perceptions you can have of the card, right? So that was pretty interesting. That's what got me into reading. And they've just been so accurate. And the more that I'm learning now about quantum physics, and that, potentially all past and present is already written, but we're not in a linear timeline where if we're in a multiverse full of every potential choice and decision, the line that you're on right now is the only thing that you can get a reading for. Because as far as I'm concerned, you can see only the past from the line that you're on, and then you can only see, the options of the present. You don't actually there's no written in stone. That's why we have free will. But what happens, I believe, is every time you make a decision, you just follow a different path on the timeline. But all the timelines already exist, so we're the only thing that's moving. This immediate consciousness is the only thing that's moving, as far as I believe. Let's see. Let's get you guys up. I'm trying to find an egret. Of course, there's every bird but the egrets out here. And I used to do reviews for tarot decks. That was actually how I built the channel up. I did reviews for years, collected probably close to 150 decks. Because I really believe that when you do, Jung are my favorite teacher of psychology, sociology, whichever you want to call it. I believe, as he said, that the archetypes that we are, alligator's just sitting there looking at me thinking, no, that's his tail. He's not looking at me, he's wagging his tail. I guess we should shoot him just because otherwise we're going to end up getting eaten here. Look at you go. But Gavin is cool. If you're wanting a tarot reading, we're more than happy to do you a reading here. You just have to think of a question and say yes. You would like a reading. I don't have any room to put anything more. I shouldn't have really shot him, but it was him or me, I tell you. Oh, let's get that little guy. I love to collect all these little ones because it sure makes a difference on your dailies to be able to just, when you have to do 20 carcasses or 10 carcasses and within a certain time frame, when you've got these guys all just sitting, nope, don't remove that. Oh, I didn't, that's because he's that little frog, you're not putting him on. All right. I should check that moonshine. We're also running on a solo lobby because what we found is there's a lot of people out there who have nothing better to do, who come along and look to see if you're streaming, and they decide they're going to go after you to make your day as miserable as their day must be, because anybody who's happy wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, I don't, unless I have a good posse, I don't go and do my stuff online anymore. And we are going to have a Halloween contest. If we have enough people, we will see. But it is fun. I believe Kiva is going to judge our contest. It has to be somebody who isn't actually Anne. Do I need any more pork? I can't remember. Oh, I just wanted the little piggy. Did I? At least, yes, I did. I got him. Awesome, Kiva. That'll be cool. Anybody else need a reading today? All right, here we go. I'm glad it worked, Kiva. I don't really think too much about the readings. The last one I just read actually was really where I thought it would be. One of the things is, even though I might pick up energy from people and get a feel for things, I don't invest my own emotions into it, but I'm always shocked because really I just pick a card up, and as you notice, I just read right straight from the card. I guess I can stay on here. Let's move this and give her a ride. I don't think about the reading that I'm giving. The cards just do, and the cards have nailed it so many times. It just kind of surprises me. Let's house up before we do this. Accept. Sure, jump on. Yeah. How's that? And let's get all your friends too. You see why I healthed up just before that? Because, yeah, this usually goes bad. Which one's coming from which way? Which one do we get first? You, then you, and you, and anybody else? Oh yeah, you, and the other you. Well, at least I can loot these. Come on, out from behind the tree. There you go. Alright, where's your last friend? Is that going to be the last of yous? There we go. Let's loot him first. I don't think they're done, but might as well start looting. Well, today we get the, you have to loot to get 3. What are you guys? You guys are eating him. That's just rude. Not really. There was nobody there. That was all my imagination. Mr. Yoda doesn't believe in readings, but he has been actually a bit overwhelmed by my ability to predict things. My father could do it. He had the ability when we were kids. We were in the car once in a parking lot, and he started the car and he drove to the other side of the parking lot. We didn't know why he was doing this. We were a bit confused, but he opened the car door, reached down, and picked up a $20 bill. And he invested in the stock market throughout his life. And he made enough money to buy a second home, so he had something going for him, I can say that. I'm not really focused on money, so that's not sort of the route that I go, but I try to use the same thing to bring whatever it is that I pick up or whatever skill that might be going on in some strange, mystical way to help people if I can. Like maybe that reading that I just gave will give some solace to someone who's been going through a tough time, right? That's all I look at, is maybe you can bring something good to someone. Alright, let's head up to do that moonshine run. Usually Sugar Bear is around when I do want to do the readings. He's nowhere around today. We actually had to turn the heat on for the first time. That means summer is done. The house was 66 degrees Fahrenheit, so we had to heat. So fall is officially here.
I have finished this batch. We can sell it when you like. C'est parti.
Let's head over and grab some gold rings first. What else do we have to do? Oh, I've already done this. Alright, let's run these. It does make me giggle sometimes when people show up and all they want to do is have their little face of their little horse and themselves into the stream. They don't want to sit and visit. That would be social.
I have found a buyer who will appreciate it. And most important, they will pay for it too. Now all you have to do is to
I helped people on a lot of streams, and do you know what we did when we helped out? We stayed the hell out of the way. They had the smarts. We had the actual smarts to understand that it wasn't about us, that we were helping out. It just blows me away sometimes. People blow me away sometimes. Not you guys. Honestly, you guys are awesome. You guys rock. But when people come in and all they want to do is just, they want it to be about them, right? And so, I mean, I offered to do the readings. That's the thing I understand, is if people want it to be about them, at least you can do a reading for them, right? But I don't always get it. You're going to kill me right here if I don't, well, I guess I don't have to health up, but it won't hurt. We're supposed to be getting hat shots today. Now we have to health up. Let's get off of here so we're not quite the sitting duck. These guys are a little tougher today than usual. Well, I wonder why. See, I'm already healthing up again. Look at that. This is not usual to be this intense. Already I have to health up. Get off of me. I just healthed up. What the heck? You guys are killing us fairly easily today. This is weird. I probably only have it set on... no, it is on Express too. That's weird. Oh well. I don't try and understand what's going on or why. Oops, let's get you instead. Well, now we get to loot ya. I've already done my delivery in under 5, so I'll just loot these guys. 10 cents. Don't spend it all in one place. Let's just health up in case somebody shows up unexpectedly. And we're going to, let's see. That's done. To McFarlane's. There we go. Yeah, I don't ask what the readings mean. I just hope that they're helpful. And yes, I have been paid to do them. I was a professional tarot card reader, but not on a huge scale, just a comfortable scale, just enough to understand that there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. It's more about psychology than it is about the mystical. For me, anyway. Alright, we're going to fly through these guys. We aren't going to make it there in 5 minutes, but we've already done that daily, so it doesn't matter. Here we go. That's crazy, Vinod. Oh, we've had a couple really bad days in some of the towns here in our deserts. Yeah, Canada does have deserts, and it has hit 50 degrees here Celsius. People don't usually see that as being part of Canada. They think that we're all igloos and snowmobiles. But we are having more global warming happening here. We're like Northern California. We're having fires, a lot of fires. I saw there's a lot of fires and like everywhere in the world. Like Australia's got it. It's every place. The global warming is kind of, I shouldn't say global warming, the climate change, because global warming as a it's I think it does not represent what's going on. The climate is changing. Some are going to get warmer, but I think it's going to be a lot like the movie The Day After Tomorrow. Some places are going to get worse, way more snowfall. Like right by the coast, if it got colder, it's like whatever happens to the off the coast, whatever happens to the streams there, like the Gulf Stream, if they bring in colder water instead of a hot water, like where the glaciers melt, that water could just turn cold. Where glaciers were not melting before, but now the global warming could start bringing cold water suddenly to areas that weren't there. So we just don't know what's going to happen. So I find it interesting. Yeah, the PCs, but even here we have air conditioning. Like I had air conditioning on all summer because it wouldn't have kept cool otherwise. I mean, we go from it being 34 and 35 degrees Celsius, and then the next week it's like here where it's down to, last night it was 3 degrees Celsius. So, right, that's how quickly it changes here. So we get the extremes now, which we didn't have before. Should we go after that? Let's do it. Let's just do it. I don't know what we have to bring them down with. I actually think my dailies are done, so it won't matter what I bring them down with, will it? Oh, wow, wow, this is nasty. I thought that this was a, don't let him get away. We'll end up with the law coming after us, so we don't want that. I already found him. There we go. Sweet. But we should go loot these guys. Can we loot them while we're carrying this? I can't remember. Yeah, we can. Stick with me, Pony, because they're going to show up. Their friends are going to show up any minute. Let's get to the extremes. Don't hope there's nothing going to bite me here. Oh, horse, you're so brave. Yes, we know you can duck. Aren't you a clever boy? Oh, there's going to be some more come, but I'm just going to keep looting these guys until I'm done. Oh, can we not loot you when you're floating? Yeah, we did. All right. All right, I guess we're off after these guys now. All right, let's head back. Let's do it. You do get a better gold payout if you wait this out, but you don't have to wait it out right down to the last second. I think if you wait till about even 7 minutes, it plays. Wait it down to 5 minutes, it pays pretty good. Oh, we're right close here too. All right, let's do this then. Let's bring it to turn it in. And let's just drop it right here for now. Oh, I guess it's done. That did it. Good enough. Oh, let's go get some dynamite. There we go. I see. Let's sell a few more. We're trying to get this award, so I'm going to try and sell as many of these as we can. Just keep enough so I've got some when it's for the dailies. I do love fall. I think I love it best because all the tourists are off the road all of a sudden. And we have so many tourists. It's just nice when it's normal, nice cool weather, and let's see, any collectibles here? Let's take a look. How about out at the boat? Nope, doesn't look like it. You know what, let's take a run out to the boat just in case that liquor bottle or sometimes there's a collectible down on the bottom. No, it's not here. Up we go. I used to use the PS4 controller for the PC, and then I found that when I switched to the Xbox, it was really quite nice to feel, to get the vibration when you're close to a collectible instead of having to go by just the light, because lots of them don't have, they only vibrate. All right, let's head back. I guess we could restart that moonshine too. Do the moonshine first, have that ready to go. Checking to see if Nightbot is awake. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to be upgrading too. I don't think the price is going to come down though, but I did find when I went into Best Buy, they gave me a really good, if you can do your own PC building, if you're good with that, you can go to this online, it's called PC Picker, and you can go in and you can pick out all the pieces and there's like less markup. I mean, Best Buy is a good price, but he was saying I have to give, I have to have a markup on every single thing. So every part that you have before, like if you add like each card, each thing, and sometimes they're not compatible, so you don't always know which, motherboard is going to have an SSD or which hard drive is it going to have. And the PC Picker helps you build a system and make sure that everything matches up so you don't get something that won't match. I thought that was a good idea. But the prices aren't going to come down until we have better access to chips right now, and I think that the chip industry is a bit bottlenecked right now. And then we had all the people who were just buying all those fast gaming cards to mine. So while they were mining their Bitcoin, we all had to pay twice as much, or we couldn't even get them. We couldn't get video cards, which was rather sad, but it is what it is. Let's do this. We haven't done this one for a while.
Good. A fine aroma. I would drink this myself. Good news. We have some new clients, I see.
Yeah, we can go grab some more of this. See, this is why I love coming onto the PS4 Red Dead Redemption more than the PC, because I can get this decor, right? If they don't offer all of these options, it means some people have, a better chance to have more options, which is fine in the first 2 years, 3 years, 4 years a game's out. But I think once a game has been out for a while, and I mean, Red Dead's been out since 2018. This version, Red Dead itself has been around a lot longer, but that's why I'm so hoping that somebody will just buy Red Dead from Rockstar. Buy it and make a Red Dead 3, that's what I hope for. Would make a my day. We're almost done there. Let's just order them. That's so much easier.
Well, if you insist.
that's what we were gonna do. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's make up some. Let's make up some gold cores. If we have some mint, let's see. We do. Let's do what? Oh, I can only make 2. No fun. All right, let's do that. That'd be it for our minty green, our minty big game. All right, you need a pet, don't you? What do we have on there that needs to be turned in? Oh, some skins. Let's do that. Turn those in.
The flies are looking healthy right now. Guess beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, I always feel good when I have a similar opinion as PvP Cat. I quite like his stream. All right. I think we're as close as we can get to that particular delivery. Should be not much longer than about half an hour because we're going to have, I mean, I could restart to get it to happen faster, but I think we're going to go take a look. I need wintergreen, don't I? I don't think I did that yet. Oops, here we go. Yeah, whole animal carcass is sold. I can do that, just going to, what do we have in the wagon? Let's see. Let's go to Blackwater. Let's go to Blackwater and sell some carcasses there. I think I have 2 sheep still in there, unless I turn them in. Let's go to Emerald Station, in case we already turned them in, and we'll see the wagon there. I think one of the reasons that they connected things up like that is just because they're lazy programmers, to be perfectly honest, and they don't think outside the box. That's one of the things that I've been a bit disappointed with. Sadly, programmers can be sort of mathematical linear thinkers, but creative ideas are a different part of the brain, so you don't usually get a lot of really creative programmers. So you need an art design, and then you need like programmers, which are a lot more into the mathematics, and so they don't really come up with anything new, to be honest. I don't know unless you guys see something different. It just seems to be, I mean, they didn't create the game Red Dead Redemption, but they've been doing updates. The updates are just so lacking in any creativity. And if you tell them that you want something different, what they do is take something that's exactly the same, and they just cut and paste the programming. So it's just kind of sloppy, lazy, and uninspired. That's how I see it. I mean, I know lots of people love Red Dead Redemption, or not Red Dead Redemption 2. A lot of people love GTA, and I played with my grandson, and it was really fun to play with my grandson. But I would never play it by myself. I don't get anything from it. I don't enjoy much of the premise. Like here's my problem with it. I don't get attached to the people in GTA. None of them made me feel anything. I didn't feel like I wanted to know those characters better. And I think that that's a fault, and that even with the story missions in Red Dead Redemption 2, they didn't finish them. You know, whoever was thinking up the storylines, they were so uninspired, they couldn't even come up with an ending for half of the story missions that you had to do, right? And you would think if they were going to end it, that they would end that, but I don't think they will, because I think that the programmers, if they have any left there that have any creativity, they're not being given any ability to express it for sure, or we would have seen it. But I will eat my words if I am completely impressed and hear everybody saying just how impressed they are. But I'm going to come right out and say I think that people are going to be underwhelmed with the GTA 6. I think the greediness that Rockstar that Rockstar has shown shows that they're not going to put one lick of effort into it. They're going to try and do a little bit more of the same, cut and paste, and they're going to appeal again to the 10-year-old, which is going to mean that the people who actually have, you know, the interest in a story are going to stop being interested in it eventually. So that's just my theory. Let's get some dynamite.
Nice.
I'm not the only one with that opinion either. There's a lot of people out there saying exactly the same thing. I personally think Rockstar is done. I think they're going to go to Zynga, and they're going to start making lots of little things so they can make microtransactions and just make money, and that's their only focus, and they're going to make money, but there'll never be another interesting, innovative, creative game come out of that mentality ever again. So I'm not going to waste my money looking for it. I think I spent $10 for the GTA 5 that I got, and I figured it was a waste of money. And lots of people love it. I'm not trying to alienate people by saying it. That's my opinion. I wouldn't stop any of you guys from having an opinion on it. But my opinion is that whatever programmers they have left there, it was such a hostile, horrible environment from everything I read that they're not able to even attract programmers anymore. So, I mean, otherwise, Red Dead Redemption 2, we wouldn't be sitting here wondering if we're going to get even the barest minimum of, a freaking mask. Last time we got, I think it was like 3 masks, and they were, none of them were even masks that I would have bought. I know the gold mask was worth it, and the burlap mask wasn't too bad. Why is he behind? I don't want to do that. again, I go back to if they design games for 10-year-olds, eventually, when the money dries up and the 10-year-olds aren't getting money from their parents because, there's just, inflation and everything else going on, I think that they're done for. They don't offer anything that people are interested in anymore. And they're insulting, they're disrespectful, they treat their customers like, you know, we should be begging them to let us be their customers. And I think that's a pretty faulty business model. It doesn't work. So I'm willing and ready to say goodbye to them, and I'm just hoping that they'll sell this game to somebody who will pick it up and do something with it. And for you guys' sake that love GTA, I hope I'm wrong and that you guys get a really great game for GTA 6. But, I mean, all of their upgrades, all the things that they did to try and fix the game, they didn't do anything as far as I'm concerned. They just made them, like, they charged people just for nothing. Yeah. And at least that was an emotional response. At least people felt for the game. How can you feel for a game where that's nothing but a bunch of heists and nothing? They don't work on trying to get any emotion in it. And I guess that makes sense because half of the people in the world are more thinkers and feelers, and the other half are more, linear and, that's just the way of the world, half and half, right? Half are going to be one way and half are going to be the other way. It's not going to change from that anytime soon because we are designed that way genetically. All right, so we have to sell that guy. We aren't going to give him to Crips. We're going to go sell him. That's what we were supposed to do. I think there's enough people who are so fed up with Rockstar at this point that even if they came up with a really good game, I think a lot are just going to boycott them. If they kill this off, a lot of the people who love this game, they're not just going to jump over and start playing GTA. They're going to go and find other games. Myself, I'm going to be getting Harry Potter. I'm going to get Frontiers of Pandora. I'm not going to waste my time on this once I have better games. If they're not going to update this anymore, they're going to lose all of the revenue. They're going to lose everything. And I predict right now that Rockstar is going to kick it. Their business model is shite, right? Go read up on them a little bit, and you see when Take-Two came in as investors, basically they lied through their teeth about, so much that there's nothing but fighting inside. The Pinkertons sued them. It's been nothing but a nightmare for them because they're greedy, and greedy people that generally don't develop a lot of friendships along the way. We were going to head to Blackwater, weren't we? Yes, we are. I'm not the only streamer saying this, by the way. Go watch PvP Cat. He has exactly the same prognosis for this whole. He doesn't talk about them failing. He's much more, what's the word, diplomatic about it, but he's not very happy. And he's somebody who plays GTA, so when the people who are playing GTA and streaming have nothing good to say about it anymore, I don't know. I think it's going to go badly for them. What do we have to? We have to sell large animals, but this doesn't let me sell. So I have to go. That's what I got to do. I got to go to Gus. What was I thinking? All right. Let's go find Gus. Gussie, Gussie, Gus. There you are. Let's head over to you. I mean, that would be a good one to put out there. Let's do this. All right, there we go. We'll leave it up to you guys to say what you have to say on it. Come on, Pony. Let's head over to Gus. I think I have a few in the wagon too, but I wonder if I should. Oh, it doesn't matter. There'll be lots to find there. Oh, let's go back and collect that. You can't sell the large carcasses to the butcher, but you have to sell carcasses for a daily. So I have to head over to Gus to do it. I think that it was that your question, Vinod? I didn't know. Let's follow this. Let's just let her ride. Have a sip of coffee. Yeah, still at 0 frame drops. I'm happy with that. Why did you stall me there? So that could be a whole carcass. If I got you bunnies, I could sell you guys to them. Where is the other one? Carry on, carry on, carry on. I think one day if they're smart, they're going to have the full ability to sit in a stream like this. My idea would be, it would be awesome if they had the ability to have a jukebox where they could play music. Like how is it that, how is the copyright dealt with when you were in a restaurant and you could play the jukebox? Why can't we play music in here? If I bought all the songs, what would be any difference between me playing songs in a cafeteria versus playing songs in here? I predict that laws are going to change in that regard because I think that we're going to start to develop more cafeterias online. And I think that, people are going to visit more online than going out. I think COVID is going to irreversibly change some of us. And some people will find that they prefer being online for their social interactions. Oops, let's go over here and see now if we can sell that.
I see you've come bearing gifts.
Yes, bearing gifts, that's what we're doing.
Okay, then, let's take a look.
Alright, so this one,
Okay, I'll take it.
I don't know if we need to do the large or not. Let's take a look at our daily again and see what that's at. 2. Okay, 2 whole animal. That's all it's got to be. So I should be able to sell some of those squirrels and stuff that I got too. Let's sell that squirrel.
Sure, why not?
And let's sell those two. I nurse the same cup of coffee most of the day, and then I have a second one usually, so I don't have too much trouble with coffee. Did that get our 5, or are we still short one? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, one more has to be sold. There we go.
All right, what have you got?
Let's see. Let's find some poor frog here. Coffee and popcorn. That's funny, actually. Kiva likes her popcorn. Oh, that one's perfect. We don't want to sell him. Let's sell him.
Yeah,
There we
I get
go.
a lot of these.
There we go. I'm trying to hit the 200 gold. When I get the 200 gold, then I'm ready in case they come out with anything. And then I'm just gonna, once I have enough gold, I'm just gonna buy everything I can in the game at the end. I guess it's, a little early for a post-mortem, but that's kind of how I feel about the game. For a year, everybody's hung around in here and really tried to be positive, and I personally really tried to be positive. But it just comes to a point, at some point, where you realize the writing just isn't on the wall anymore. The writing is smacking you in the face. So, where are we going to head to now? What else do we have we got to do? Anything else in those last few? An egret. Hatch shot off. I'm not likely. Oh, the wintergreen berries. I keep thinking I'm going to get that done. Let's fast travel to Annisburg. It's really funny, but I think that the use of any sort of like cannabis or coffee or any stimulants either, they've never had the effect of bringing me to paranormal experiences. The only time that I've had any paranormal experiences is during meditation, and if you meditate properly, you don't use anything. You want yourself to be almost purified. Sounds like a really new age sort of a word, but what I mean is your body shouldn't be experiencing any trauma from the food or any medications that you eat. I hate horror games. We were talking about that yesterday. I don't like the. I did download the Little Nightmares game, but I never used it. And I don't like. I looked at Dead by Daylight, and I just went, nope, that wouldn't work for me. I like stress-free games. Even the shooting. Even the shooting can be too much for me if it's other players. I don't enjoy the stress of other people's emotional dramas. And that's all it really is. When people come in and want to shoot you for no good reason, they're basically just manifesting whatever they have going on in themselves and trying to use it to. They're trying to work out their own issues through going and shooting other players, and there's just no logic to that. It's sort of like saying, I don't feel good, so I'm going to take a gun and go shoot people. Well, that doesn't work good in America very well at all. I mean, we have a little less of it here in Canada, but it's picking up, which means that they're just not teaching people how to cope. If you go to school, wouldn't it be nice if they actually taught you to meditate? I remember reading someplace, someone said if they taught people to meditate in grade 1 and 2, sure, you'd still have people with ADHD, but you'd have people with ADHD who might actually learn how to calm themselves down, how to bring their focus back. That's neat. It's good that you have fun with those. Annisburg. is. I went right past it. I usually drop any game that requires me repeating a same sequence over and over and over with the same nervous anxiety of trying to complete. I don't see why I should let myself get anxious and have my health affected so that they can sell a game. If they want to sell me something, they need to put some clever programming, thinking, designing into it. And if they can't, I'm not going to buy I'm not going to buy less than. I'm not going to. They've got to up their game, because if they don't, someone will come along and make a better one, right? Like, what they should be thinking is that the 10-year-olds who are buying their game right now are going to grow up, and they're going to expect something more. And if they want to keep that, if they want to keep those clients, those customers, they need to up their game. They can't keep selling to the next generation of 10-year-olds. I mean, they can, as long as they'll keep buying it, but eventually they have to sell an intelligent game. At least that's my hope. Alright, here we are. Let's get some of this wintergreen. I know for sure I can get at least 3 here. Maybe even some Harritum officinalis. Is that it there? No. So there's some stuff over there, but I'm guessing those ones are usually the ram's head. But it's not far from the ram's head, so we'll get our bearings. Oh, this is it. There's our wintergreen. Well, enjoy your downtime, have a good sleep, and we'll see you next time. Always good to have you in the stream, Pinod. Alright, so at least we got those 2. There's our moose. Do we want the moose? These moose really impress me. You can take a really... Oh, there is a collectible over there, so don't forget, we gotta go over. Alright, come here, pony. Let's get this guy. You bet, Vinod. Take care. Alright, let's skin you and put you on the pony. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can do this without falling in the water. Oh, goods. Goods are ready to be delivered. Bernard pearl ring, there we go. imagine we can head up over here and get some more of that wintergreen before we leave. Uh-oh. Where are you at? Where are you at, you little kitty? I know you're over there someplace. You were anyways. Oh, the network error. Okay, when the network error comes back, he might be here again. Or he might be gone. We don't know. Network sometimes does that when it pops in and out. Oh, we got a collectible up here. Yeehaw! And if we just have, there's another berry. 2 of ya. Yeehaw! Pick you. Right back over here. Alright, we're gonna go and deliver this. Let's see if we can travel from here. We might be able to. Fast travel to camp. I think we'll have to do our delivery too, and then jump back onto the main.
Supplies are good. I'm a happy man.
Where's 14? That's not bad.
Beautiful.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's make our soup or our stew. And let's do our delivery so we don't end up behind. Oh, stand back up. Hey, Jar Jar. There we go. I don't have any succulent meat, so I guess I have to go fishing. Oh, I guess. Now, take your stew now. There we go. Clean my gun and let's do this delivery. Actually, let's clean this gun before we get started. Put that up there and let's get it started. So, doing the delivery from here, I think it'll probably take me to either Flatneck, or not Flatneck, maybe Riggs, or, well, it could be Flatneck, Riggs, or, we'll see, won't we? Here we go, distance delivery.
Well, this really has been quite the emotional journey for me. From self-indulgence to self-discipline. You must be so proud of me. Anyway, talking of journeys, we have some buyers lined up. They ain't local, but they pay well. So go make me proud too, partner.
Alright, here we go. I should have grabbed more of those, but I don't think I'll use that many on the run. We'll see. Oh, there's a... Let's do that. Now let's just leave him. Most of the time I go after them, but I want to get this delivery done. We've got the trade route coming. I love doing the trade route. I'd have to say trade route and call to arms are now like my favorite. I'm so tempted, but just move, just go, horse. It's fun, but I've already got my legendary, and I don't have any room to put any of it in there now. So keep the focus and get her done. Oh, I love that lightning. That's about the only lightning we can enjoy now. Now when we have rain here, everybody worries immediately about whether or not there will be fires following it. We're now in the time of year that we can kind of let go of that worry. I like that. This is interesting. They fixed it. Okay, so a couple days ago, whenever you would be on your horse or on the wagon and you hit your eagle eye, it would slow you down almost to a stop and make you start up again. And that wasn't how it used to be. And I just wondered why it had changed, so obviously that was a mistake. Let's see if we can angle Wallace Station. So that's just up past Valentine. So we aren't even going to have to cross the bridge here. So let's stick down here. Just about a third of the way from here, a third of the way of the distance, up past Valentine, I do believe. Looks like we'll have a shootout when we get there. This is awesome, we can just do this. Welcome back, Kiva. We were enjoying the scenic route here. Oh, coffee goodness. So, are we gonna go right through town? Let's see. Let's do this. We could wait, but it's just as fast to go up and around here. Doing a delivery. Distance delivery. And then we'll have trade route. Trade route always gets interesting. Oh, I wonder if that's going to be... No, I was hoping that would be a treasure map, but that's not in the right spot for it, so we will just ignore it. Carry on. Well, the trade route will be much, much more interesting. Especially if the roping is happening. You know, one of the only times that I don't care if they start roping is during a stream. It's like, yeah, go for it. Make my channel more interesting with your roping. Just go for it. Wallace Station. We must be getting pretty close. Up here and around the corner, I think. I still have not seen what the Panthers sell for. That's just how hard it is for me to get a Panther. I got the Ghost Panther and he was worth 67 as a full body. 67. 67. And I didn't get a chance to bring in the other Panther because, of course, he eats your face a few times and you lose whatever you shot to get to him at that point. So I guess if you really want a Panther, you have to just go after the Panther. Just sit in there and get a Panther. Alright, this looks like we're almost in there, so let's stop and health up here. Before we pull in, she's going to be a shootout. Oh, I likes me a shootout. Alright, turn, 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 turn. There you go, you got it. Alright, let's get these. Let's get these guys out of here. Let's go over here, get you guys. Really? Really? You bullets cannot harm me. I have a shield of steel. My wings are a shield of steel. I used to love that cartoon. Was it Batfink or something like that? Oops, let's just get that up a little bit. There we go. Let's get you as well. Pop your head out there. There you go. Hey, Kiva. Let's go loot these guys. Go for it. Oops, let's go over and get you. There we go. I did play Detroit Becoming Human, one of the best games I've ever played. In fact, even though they have multiple story endings, I was just so, at the end of it, I was just so wowed that I didn't go back and play it. It's sort of like, you know, when you read a book, well, some people, if you read a book, if it's one of those really incredibly overpacked books, sometimes you have to keep going back and reading it over and over to catch a little bit more from it. It was so complete, succinct, I guess is the word I'm looking for, that by the time I was finished playing, I just felt absolutely perfect. I didn't feel like I had to play it again. They had the choice to go back and do it. But I just felt like, well, the truth is I played based on my own choices, on who I am, so it left me feeling better as a human being. And that's what I expect, and that is what I demand out of a video game. If it doesn't leave me feeling better as a human being, why would I waste my time? Yes, I like everything how they did it. I hope and predict that there will be more really intelligent games like that in the future that will, even if they're short, even if they make it so that playing through is a 20-hour playthrough, I would pay $40 for that before I'd ever pay another $10 for a time-wasting game that makes me feel like crap when I'm finished it. And to be perfectly honest, that's how I feel with way too many of these games. Red Dead Redemption is not one of them. I feel good because I have a lot of control with the choice of rules on how I want to play the game. Let's rob him. Let's just do it. I haven't done this yet. Let's see. Come on, we've got to get right behind him. All right. It's okay, ponies. Just don't take off once I jump in there, because that's gonna. Oh, they're gonna go. They're gonna go. We'll follow you somewhere. We're okay with that. Hold still now. I love when they take off when you're in there. Somebody throws dynamite at it, and then you're like, no worries. Yeah, I could play that one on here. I could redo it on here. That might be kind of fun. But it was such a personal game, you know what I mean? Like you just feel it's hard to explain, but you just feel really good. Did I collect anything out of there? Nope. Let's go and see if we can get this guy. Sometimes he's got a fair bit if you can get him at the right without the horses taken up. All right, let's get off of here. What do you got there, buddy? 8 cents. I guess probably whatever else he had, I already have enough of. You know what? That probably means that we have to go and... So we did that run. And we need to fast travel and sell off some of our stuff with Harriet. But we're ready to go with our... we're ready to go with the trade route. So what we're going to do is fast travel to camp. And we are going to... We're going to go for a break. So we'll be back in about, let's see, 15 minutes to start the trade route. So we'll see you then. we are back live nationwide. We got our coffee. Cut that out. There we go. So we'll do readings again here for the next 4 minutes, but then we are in trade route. Let's pay off that bounty. Well, that was a delicious wrap, I tell you. Chicken ranch wrap. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, let's turn that off. There we go. That'll help for the trade route too. Not having those guys in there. You bet. We are ready for the trade route. Bring on the trade route. Here we go. Let's clean our gun before we go in.
All right, I'm just gonna say it. Now, I know you've got your fingers in a few other pies now, and that's fine. Just don't
Where
forget
is our
to
horse? Let's see. Let's switch to the other gun. I like that Springfield just a little bit better. Oops. Let's see, do we have another outfit we should put on? Let's see. Let's try that. There we go.
look in the park there. That's a nice fur.
All right. Make sure this is clean. Bring on the trade route. Let's see how weird this is gonna get. It's always like such a surprise. You have no way of knowing. It could be perfectly straight, legit. Everybody does what they're supposed to do, or it could become a total mess, a hot mess. There we go. So Sugar Bear has been finding as warm a spot as he can in the house. It was chilly this morning. 66 degrees Fahrenheit in the house this morning. We actually had to heat. All right, what are we going to have? Let's see. Should we call the horse? there's a collectible back there, but we're not going to get it. Alright, we should probably be ready. We don't know if we're going to hit something here. Do we have anything we got to duck for? No, we're just going over the bridge. Back it up a little bit. Well, so far she looks pretty good. We haven't had too much craziness this time. But it's early yet. Alright, let's get these guys. They should be coming up right about there. We're ready for you. Well, this is a good one. This is one of the good ones. No roping, no dynamite. I love it. Let's see. Alright. Get these guys up here. Wonder if I could throw one of those at them. be ranked up. 629 she is. All right. Sugar Bear, you're back. Are you going to come and sit up here? Did you want your blankie back up there? Okay, there you go. There's your blankie. There you go. All for you. There you go. You're such a spoiled kitty. Yes, you are. See, this is a picture perfect delivery. Picture perfect trade out, I should say. Just beautiful. Perfect. We likes it. They're going to be back around onto there. Here they come. Alright, where are the last of you guys? Come on. I know you're hiding over there. This is a really good crew. This is excellent. They've already got them by the time I get up here. Don't mind that one little bit. I love playing with a crew that plays this well. Makes such a difference. Where are you on the other side of this? Take a step forward, get you up there, but no, that's not. He's coming this way. Let's get him. Come on, let's get you. Alright, around this corner, and that's the last of them. Go, got you. I think that's it. Splashboard. Now the dynamite hits. Of course. Get out of the way, because it's coming this way. She's throwing it right for you. Get down. I think we'll just stay right in here and not get blowed to smithereens. What do they say? The best way not to get killed? Don't be there. 0.48. Excellent. We got good double. That was like double our gold payout. Excellent. Oh, that was worth doing. 40 kills. Not bad. Not enough to place first, but not bad. I'll take second if it gives me 0.48 gold. That was awesome. I must be pretty close now to my 200. I sure hope so. Alright, and then we can head on over to the Moonshine Shack. See how that's looking. Hey, Sugar Bear. Are you going to snuggle in there? Is that what you've decided? Alright, let's head on over to the Moonshine Shack if that's ready. Oh, we better get out of here before it gets hostile. There you are, pony. And away Sugar Bear goes. He says, I don't see anything that I really want to be doing in here. It's just not warm enough for me. Could you please turn on a heater or put the heating pad on for me? Because I'm a special cat, you know. Alright, let's see where we can get traveling from here, maybe? Nope. If I remember, nothing over here is going to be easy to travel. Come on, let us travel. You know what I could do? Nice jump. Alright, let's at least go and deal with our camping properties and keep that raised. I don't want my poor little crypts to have to suffer. Let's see if we can travel in here. There we go. Well, that was a nice little 18 goods and 0.48 gold. Let's take that out of there. Mute. Oh, bye-bye. Let's get here. He's going to come and get me right here. Watch this. Told you. And we're going to go to camp. It's still not going to affect me, so that's why I don't like playing in the main lobbies, because there's that kind of, you know, there's not really a good word for them, so I won't use it here. But, you know, they got nothing better to do but go and disturb other people's games. That's why I've muted them right away. You get no gameplay here, none at all. And we will, let's see, check our goods and see where we're at. Poor little boy. Was nobody wanting to play with you? That's too bad. Maybe we could get you a puppy and tie a pork chop around your neck so it will play with you. Alright, let's see. Oh, I was going to take a look and see how those goods were looking. That's pretty good. Going from 10 to 28. That's like a third there already. I like it.
Supplies are good. I'm a happy man.
He wasted his dynamite. There's no point, right? A sad, sad situation for people to be in where they gotta do stuff like that. I do think, though, that half the world is like that and it hides it. I think that there's good, like dark and light, dark, or let's call it positive and negative, and that, like in the same way that mass exists in the universe, there's dark matter, and they know there's dark matter because there has to be something that's an antimatter to what we are, for everything to balance out, or we would all explode. So I think the same goes for people. There has to be, at any given time, half of the world has to be dark and the other half has to be light. Which is why, if I go around being happy and full of light, it would mean that I will eventually attract the dark. There's just no other answer. It's physics, right? And even the very, very oldest Buddhists, when they designed the yin and the yang, they had the same idea in mind, is that nothing exists without darkness and nothing exists without light. Like they're both in all of us. Here, we'll take you and put you in for some goods now that we got some space. He tried to run me over and he tried to blow me up, and neither was very successful. And the only thing that's worse than being evil is being incompetently evil. Let's see who that was, so we know exactly which incompetent. Oh, he's not there. I guess he must have got a better attitude, or somebody, he laughed because nobody couldn't kill him. No, there he is. And he's a 252. Shame on you, right? Shame on you. At that level, and you still haven't learned. But that's it, right? Not everybody's learning. Not everybody's evolving. It's kind of a sad thing, really. Let's see, do we need to collect any of these? Sure we do. All right. Got that done. Let's turn that in. We forgot to do that. Let's do that.
We're well stocked for the time being.
We are indeed. We are looking good. You know, I don't even mind placing second when there are so many good players like there was in that trade route. The guy behind me, like if I didn't hit it, he did. And you don't mind that because the whole point of working together is that we all get the 18 goods. But, you know, there's just so many people that don't understand that. I've seen them wipe an entire trade route out just so that they can have the most. And all I could think of is, what kind of greedy selfishness wants to destroy everybody else just so that they can win? They don't care if you get the goods or not. You know, they don't care about that. They've decided to devolve it into just about them. And that's what I kind of think is wrong with the world. But it's okay. It kind of skips generations. Like we had the boomers. The boomers were quite a selfish lot. And their children were taught by the selfish lot to be more givers. And then we had our children, and they're a little bit more along in the selfish lot. And then the next bunch are going to be givers again. It's just the way it goes, right? Back and forth, give and take. Let's see, I wonder if there's any egrets in any of these. What do you think? Not you, that one. These look a little bit like cranes though, so that's not going to work for my egret. Let's go shoot that Where is he? Where is he? Okay. Somewhere there. Oh, let's grab that little frog. He's just a hopping along. Mine is just poor little... Oh, let's get him with this. Alright. And we got a perfect one we can use. Are you going to stay perfect? There, we got him. Collect our arrows. So even if we didn't get a perfect one, at least we lost nothing. He's still perfect. Excellent. Excellent day. It's okay. Anybody who has any comments about my ability to play, all I have to say is, come on, show us what you got. Show us what you got. Yeah. You don't like the stream? Show us what you got. Oh, you're not streaming? You're just complaining about someone else's stream? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that. Alright, that alligator's still just sitting there. I think we have to go after him. Well, there, how about you though? Let's look at you. You're a 3-pointer. Let's take you instead. Yeah, thanks for showing yourself. Yes, exactly. Come back here, pony. Why you go away? Just bringing a little alligator skin in. It can't hurt you anymore. You're good. Man.
Docks are looking good. That's top notch.
Up we go. Let's put those in too. I think those will all fit. Yes, indeed, they fit. Almost time for a 420 break. Those guys are cooking. We got the trade route done. All is good in the world. Let's see. Who do we have flying past? Resupply. Let's just buy the resupply. Because we are probably going to jump off onto the solo lobby here now that we can. Get rid of all the douchebags. Here we go. Alright, so we'll take probably a quick 2-minute break while we go and change lobbies, and we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a moment. Alright, we're 90% in. We're close. It doesn't take very long to reboot and put back up there, so that's what makes it so easy to spend time in the solo lobby, right? Ooh, let's get you guys. No, where's your friend? They're all over there. No, I want your other friends. That's the heron there. There you are. And there you are. I need the egret though. Where's the egret? Show me the egret. It is so nice to be out here and not have to worry about people coming running along. I do try to remember that real life isn't any different, that there's just as many douchebags in real life right here. They're going to show up in channel and they're going to be passive aggressive and they're going to have all kinds of pretentiously funny supportive comments, but they're actually just being passive aggressive. So we got to keep that in mind sometimes. Life's not much different than the games. It is what it is, right? You can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. Isn't that the saying? Oh, I need seriously to 420 up. I guess it's just people that haven't ever really achieved anything. They don't have anything to call theirs. So they'd rather come and sort of piss on your cornflakes. If they can't have anything, they're just as happy to try and destroy the joy and the happiness you have. It's kind of sad, but I don't have a lot of sympathy. All right, Crips, what are you doing? You're staring at a barrel. I'm not sure what you're doing. All right, should we bring this guy in? I always like getting this one because it's like the alligator's right there waiting to get him. Sometimes I almost want to just let it get him. Oh, we should probably stop there and let's get this properly moved over. Get our health up. There we go. And now we'll go after you. There we go. Off the side. Alright, let's drag this dude out of here before that alligator shows up. Oh, there's no alligator yet. What's that all about? Oh, he is over there, but for the love of God. And all you gotta do is get him back over on this side of the rail of the tracks, and you're good. Should I just drag him in? Let's do that. Let's just drag him into town. Let's just do that. Did you just call me a smelly? Oh, what? Now we're just gonna play with you a little. Come on. I was gonna be nice, but now we're just gonna drag you into town. That's what you deserve. Yeah, unless that train comes, this is how you're getting delivered, dude. I don't think we'll get much closer to town. Oh, let's see if we can get all the way in there. I want to see this. I don't even care if we kill him. Let's see if we can deliver him like this. I just got to remember where the bounty office is. Sheriff's office. No, he got out. He's knocked out. All right. It's no fun if he can't scream. Oh, man. All right. We should be able to loot you, hog tie him first. And then we'll loot you, you SOB. You call me names. We'll see how that's going to work out for you. I got one of the cards from you, and I needed that one. So there you go. Thanks, Rockstar. I know you're always thinking of our best interests. He is a real fine horse. He is. Thank you for noticing. Alright, let's deliver him in. Oops. Sorry about that. Sorry. Let's blame it on the horse's steering. That's it. Oops, don't run into him. You bleeding all over my horse. Stop it. My horse doesn't like it. Alright, let's just stay on the sidewalk here for a minute. There we go. We will wait this time out. It's worth more gold. Let's do it. Let's do it. And let's give our horse a little brush. You sad sop, you can just sit right here in a pile of your own blood. How's that? Go brush my horse. Call me names. I tell you. Alright. Let's wait that time down. I like how he puts his ears back at the other horse. That's why I like the Turkomans. They're cheeky little beggars. I love it. He flips them off with his ears. That's what, when he puts his ears back like that, he's saying, fuck you to the other horses, to people, to everything, and I love it. You keep that cheeky little attitude. I love it. Oh, man. Alright, let's pick you up here. We haven't weighted it down to the last minute, but I mean, it's going to make, it would give more gold, but I just don't have the patience to wait. I need more coffee. There we go. Delicious Highlander grog. I loves you. Let's see. What else do we need to do? What else needs doing here? How close are we on this? Let's see, let's see. What do we need? Naturalist. Nothing there. How about moonshiner? What's that? Oh, we still need to serve moonshine. I really should do that more. I just keep forgetting about it all the time. Bootlegger missions. Oh my god, I hate them so much. You know, when I do bootlegger missions is when I join other posses and I help them out. Maybe that's what I should have done. No, I wanted to get these. While I have the... Oh, let's do some more bounties. We'll get that up there a little higher. We're right here anyways. Let's go do one. Let's do Edit Doyle.
Hey now, I'll be watching you closely.
So are all of these infamous? Because it doesn't seem to make much difference when I do these, whether or not... Oh well, if it's a nasty one, it'll be a nasty one, so be it. We will just have to health up as we get close to the homestead. Go, go, go. See, I was right here, and the horse actually just pushed. See how he won't get away from the tree, right? He'll wrap around the tree. But as I stood right there as I came in, you can't get anywhere near that doorway. So I'm going to try and go in there again. If I'm really slow, I could get through, but if I tried to run through that, there isn't a chance I could. I mean, sure, I do have to feed him, but he just pushed right out of that doorway. And I don't care if he's starved to death. A horse isn't stupid, right? He's not going to bash himself in the head just because he's hungry. Some of the logic in here is just dumb. Of course it's a game, right? They got to have something that would be negative. There's lots of things that I find negative, like like that. Why did I just veer over there? I didn't touch the button, and I veered into the fence. Like, that's the kind of stupid crap that they do in this game. Like here, I'm keeping him perfectly straight. All I do is click the button faster. All right, keep going. See if we can stop him. But there's no trees nearby, so he's not running into anything. But watch me try to pass this. No, it didn't throw me in. Okay. Maybe he was just hangry. Just a hangry horse. I could understand if I was hungry, really, really hungry, if it did these things, but a horse will give you everything. It'll give you absolutely everything it has until it drops dead. There have been people who have ridden their horses to death because the horse won't stop and tell you no. A horse keeps doing what you ask it to. So I think that the people who designed this game do not understand either horses or dogs at all. They do seem to understand some of the breeds because, as I notice, the Arab and the Turkoman, they really do throw their heads around. And the Arab is fast as can be. But the thoroughbred, they have the thoroughbred like it's kind of a really docile horse. They're not. They're freaking nuts. They're the only horse I know that you have to put a head cap on to trailer so the horse won't cold cock himself getting into the trailer. They're so freaking stupid. And, not stupid in a, normal scared way, just stupid. They're not bred for smarts. Whereas an Arab, it's smart as hell, right? So horses, they all have their personalities for sure. Different breeds have different personalities. So we're causing damage to bring him in here. How about I run right over you, you creepy little monster, you? At least that clothesline didn't knock me down. And you're hiding there, but I see you. He must be right up behind the tree. I guess we got to blow stuff up here if we want it to work out here. Let's blow some stuff up. Let's blow him up. That'll be a little bit of damage, won't it? Here we go. Alright, is that the guy coming in yet? Cause damage to lure in the target. Which gun do I have? Oh, I've got the nitro gun, so like, how did that happen, right? Jesus. It's not even close to any of my other guns, you jerk-offs. Not even close to any of my other guns. How could that have happened, huh? Alright, let's go after you. Really? I'm going to drag you the same as the other guy if you're going to get out of there and just drag him. This is so much nonsense. Just drag him. I don't care if he dies. Doesn't matter one little bit to me. He's infamous. Dead or alive, he's still infamous. Alright, he's knocked out. Let's go get him. Come here, pony. Alright, here we go. We will hog tie you and then we will loot you. And let's health up before we get anything else going on. Alright, loot and then pick that poor sorry beggar up and put him on that horse. See, I like when they do things like that, where they're really clever with the way they design the roads so that when it's twisty and turny, I get that. That's well designed. What I don't like is sticky stuff. Because I've programmed, I know how you do that. That means that when you get close to something, it's more sticky. That's just stupid, right? Making a horse throw itself into something, there's no logic in that. It doesn't represent reality. It just, all it is about is basically trying to annoy the people doing it. I get it. If there's something that we can actually learn and a pattern we can figure out. But when it's just arbitrarily stupid stuff, I don't always get it. There's no logic in it for me. All right, you sorry sods, get the hell out of the way or I'll knock you the hell out down. I think you should shut your big mouth or I'll freaking shoot you right in the head. Anybody else got anything to say? You, I suppose you hide. That's a good idea. I do not feel like putting up with any crap right now. There. I think I'll just sit down and watch them right from here. Can I sit down? Let's see. Well, I'll have to move them if I want to do that. Or I could go sit over here. That's a perfectly good chair. Or we could go loot the sorry SOB that was mousing me off. I like these ones. You can at least loot them when you terrorize the town. Let's see. If I go after him, am I going to get him? No, not him. That guy up there. Can we get him? No, I'd have to be on my horse to do that. Where was that collectible? I heard you. Nope. No collectible for me today. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does anybody else want a smack in the head? Come on. Free smacks for morons today. Oh. You got something to say, buddy? Huh? You got something to say? Not you. I'm talking about you. I want your wagon. I want your wagon. I know, now I gotta shoot you, buddy, or you're gonna go and blab, so we gotta kill you. See, to me, this is 10-year-old behavior. 10-year-old behavior. Angry because you can't do something that you want, so you go take it out on other people. Yeah. Let's just turn him in. We could wait, but I think we're pretty close to that 200 gold we were trying to aim for. So let's see what we got here.
Throw 'em in the sale. Spend it in town.
How are we doing there? Nope, we need 2 more still. I could have waited a little longer. It wasn't going to give me that much more. But what that did get me, oh, the witnesses. Witness? Really? Not anymore, you're not. How tight is that for your schedule, huh? Did that work for you, huh? Anybody else got anything to say? You look a lot like a witness to me. Oh no, now I gotta kill you too. No witnesses. No. Oh, now there's a lot of witnesses. Time to leave town. Time to leave town. So the beauty of my childish behavior here is the only person that it's really impacting is me. You know? So whenever you're in a truly little bitch of a mood, you can actually not bring it or take it out on any actual real people. You could go play a game, go into a solo lobby, and beat the crap out of whoever you gotta beat the crap out of to get whatever little issues are out of your system. He's going to sit up there, isn't he? Did he fall? Okay. What's over there? Oh, that's the bounty hunters. Aww. Bounty hunters. No. All I wanted to do was get a little owl. Come on. He's perfect. Let's keep him. Let's keep him. We'll put you on here and the bad men are coming, so we're going to have to shoot them. Sorry, Pony. It's just the way it goes. Nope. That's not what you were supposed to do, but we'll hold you there for a minute. There it. There you go, you and your friend. Goodbye. Let's put this back on. Darn, bounty hunters interrupting my perfectly good hunting. Man. Alright, there we go. And there's more on the way. Let's loot the last ones. Might as well make them count for something. One bounty hunter. Where's the other guy? Over here. Alright, well, welcome to the party. So good of you to show up. Just keep them coming. We're good. We could be here all day. Oh, there they are. Come on, buddies. Let's have a little fight. Come on. Alright. Show yourselves. Come on. There you are. And your friend. I guess we should loot these guys while we're at it. See how high we can get this bounty up before before they send out like 12 and kill me good. Kill me real good. Alright, is there 2 here? Yes, there is. You guys decided to spoon before you died. There you are with you, friend, again. Oh, you're getting tougher, are you? Or is my gun needing cleaning now? Ah, look at that. We're out of them. Alright. Time to health up and clean our gun, I guess, eh? Oh, we were only on regular shots, that's why. Let's put them up to express. Don't want to waste too many bullets. Don't think we switched it, did we? Alright, let's stand up here. This will be way more fun. Let's put that back up here. Oh, that's why we're out of the express. We're on to the split points. We are. Alright, come on, little buddies. Let's have it out. A little closer. Come on. Oh, sorry about your horse. Sorry. Sorry. So you can be an asshole in here too, but at least you're only affecting yourself, not a bunch of other people. Come on, Pony, let's stick it here because we're gonna be getting out of here pretty soon. I'm just not quite sure I'm done yet. I still have an itch. Let's go loot these guys first. Makes me laugh when people say I can't play. Just because I'm nice doesn't mean I can't kick ass. People who criticize how other people play, though, they usually are coming from a bad place, so I try not to be too unkind. split points, are we? Come on, come on, let's go some more. Oops. I'm done for, really? If I'm so yellow belly, how come I'm running at you, not away, huh? Huh? How's that, huh? Let's just loot your sweet, mouthy self. Your sweet mouthy self. Alright, I don't have much interest in doing this forever with split points. I think we're about done. Let's skedaddle out of here now. I think I made my point. I think we can get over to the Braithwaites if we sneak through here just right. There we go. I'm fairly tired of mousy people who are pretentious. Fairly tired of it. At least these guys come with their guns instead of pretentious words. Hey? Hey, Sugar Bear? Alright. I don't think we can fast travel from here either. Hey, Sugar Bear. Welcome back. You're my buddy, aren't you? You're a good kitty. I used to have a kitty named Kita. It seemed like as close as I could get to Cheetah. Kita the cat. Alright, let's go over and see if they've got any... oh, where is this? This can't be it. It must be farther over. The other side? Yeah, over that way. We're going to go see if we can get some Cuban land crabs and some crustaceans. I find if I need to ever find a serene place, that's where I like to go, right up here to this little wharf. Because, I mean, is there anybody who doesn't have positive memories as a kid jumping off the wharf into the water? Alright. Where is that wharf? Right there, I think? Or was it back there? Either way, it doesn't matter. Don't turn around, horse. Don't turn around. We were just trying to look in the other direction. You're good. What? They're just sitting there on the beach. That's awesome. Where is that? Where is that wharf? Alright, maybe I better check on the map and see, make sure I'm in the right spot. Yeah, okay, the wharf's over there, so let's... Although we can just cross right here and then cross over to the island. Ultimately, we're going to there, so... Just means a little more swimming, I guess. But... Jump! You can do it! Jump! That was interesting. No frame drops. Oh, come on, you can make it. There we go. We got a few gulls on there. A rabbit. So I'm just going to have myself a little shooting party here. It's a pretty strong current, isn't it, Pony? Up you get. Run over that fish. Alright, what do we got there? No, we don't want to kill any turtles. I usually like to play alone. So peaceful. You can just sort of cruise along doing what you like. What are you? A toad. Big fat toad. What is it, horse? Is that you making those noises? You sound like you ate a burrito and it didn't agree with you. Alright, let's head back over. What are you? What are you? One little muskrat. Oh, what about you? What are you? Another little frog. He's in the water. Let's let him be. I wonder why that keeps flipping. What's happening with the Elgato card? Probably that switching the PC and this without turning it off probably just sort of fried its little brain. Oops. No frying of the little machine's brain. Machines have feelings too, you know. A raccoon? I guess we missed him. It's out there. What is that? Oh, it looks like a fox. I only have split point and regular. Well, he's already a 1, so it doesn't matter what I shoot him with. He's still going to be a 1. Oh, look at you go. Look at you go. You take a lot of shooting, you little furball. Alright, back up with that. There we go. Oh, we have a bounty out there. Alright, we have our eyes open for the crustaceans. There he is. Gotcha. Let's see if we can avoid the bounty for a little while. Go after these guys. What are not you? What's this guy over here? Another one. One time I have to try and keep it perfect. See if I can. Oops, there we go. Up you get. Alright, that bounty is going to be right there. So let's get ready for that. Is there 2? Sometimes we get 2, or sometimes they'll be crouching and then they turn out to be 2. I can sew. I can sew. There ain't no rule against it. There's no help for you. None at all. Okay, 2 should work. She's knocked up. And that was Caribbean rum, which is perfect because sometimes there's a liquor bottle here. And I was thinking to myself, well, it's a shame that they had a bounty because sometimes you get one of the alcohol bottles. But yeah, that worked out. Let's see. I don't think we have anything else majorly. I wanted to get a couple of the Cuban land crabs. That was about it. I mean, if we see some of the iguanas, I would do that, but I didn't see any. Well, if we head over here just real quick, there's lots of raspberry, lots of mint. This is just loaded in here. But I don't see any of the lizards, so let's just head back. Not that we're not going to be short. Let's take a little quick look. There's one. We needed you, hang you off the side of my horse. There's the other guy right there. So we got the two that I wanted. Awesome. No, we don't want to skin them. Sneaky of you, putting that little skin in there when I actually want to just stow him. Stow him, stow him. Alright, we've got to go get that other lizard. Come on, pony. Stay with me. Stay with me. Alright, he's probably not perfect, but... Oh, he is too. Wow, that got lucky. Oh, well, okay, we'll put this guy on and we'll skin the bird then. No, you don't want to remove her, you silly. Pluck that owl. It would be so nice if we could have our wagon over here. I was over here once with JC and he grabbed one of those canoes and we filled it up with lizards. It took us way more time than it was worth, to be honest, but it was funny. Alright, let's head back over to Rhodes. This should be a better way to get to Rhodes, I think, instead of the other way. This is a little closer to the land. There's those who have lots negative to say about how I play, and yet they keep coming back and watching. Isn't that interesting? Gotta wonder why, if I'm such a lousy player. I'm not in the mood to put up with stuff today. I really am not. What do they say? My patience about ran out. Or as they say, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. And your opinion is usually worth what you get paid for to express it. So I got my iguanas, 3-star iguanas on both sides. Got my mouthy bounty. We're ahead of the game. We'll go in here and start up some trouble here in Rhodes because we can. Because we can, right? We'll go loot these guys later, but for right now, we're just gonna kill them all. Kill them all. The lack of hospitality I experienced over here last time has left me feeling like perhaps you don't appreciate my patronage. At least I didn't throw her on her head that time. Oh, man. Just got to keep doing those. All right, let's head on back to camp and let's put these little lizards in there. Or, I have another idea we could... This is going to take us to Braithwaite, though, isn't it? Or no, Saint Denis. Where did this take us when we do this? I don't... Oh, get over yourself. Here we go. Oh, they aren't going to let me do it. That's weird. Interesting. So we'll just fast travel then back to camp, turn those in, and I wonder if we should move camp to Great Plains. Or we could try this again just for the fun of it, see where it puts the camp. Up to now, I haven't been able to get that camp. I have to half wonder, you know, when things change, when you badmouth Rockstar and then things go wrong in your game, I can't help but ask myself. A few people have said this, that when they've streamed and said something negative, that they have experienced strange things in their game, and I thought, no, they couldn't be that childish, right? But then I go, wait a second, sure they could. But no, when I don't play well, I know exactly when it's me and I know exactly when it's the game. After playing for 2 years, you get a pretty good sense of which it is. Alright, we are heading to camp, get rid of those lizards, and then we'll go see. Yeah, it is flipping back to that Elgato card. It's not very happy that I unplugged one and put a different one in. So, yeah. That's okay. Jeez, those guys are worth 4.69 now. Jeez. Jeez. I'm just stretching, Sugar Bear. You're okay. You're good.
Anything's better than nothing.
Alright, well that's pretty good. What's the bottom? I didn't look to see. Yeah, we gotta fill some more on the top. We'll pull the wagon in. I think we've still got... I guess we'll see what we have, won't we? Indeed, indeed. Oh, coffee goodness. Alright, let's see what we got in the wagon. Dismiss it? Hell, I don't even know if we have it yet. There we go. Oh, and it's full. That's probably a good thing I didn't try and take it to Emerald Ranch. Don't have a lot of space to put things in, but we got enough room for a couple things at least.
Stocks are looking good.
These take up a lot of room.
I'll take whatever I can get.
Are we gonna fit them all in there? I mean, not a legendary, but I bet you we can get all these in. I think we can. That fills it to the top, right? No, there's still room. What? I don't want to use that up. Let's just put that in there and then wait to do the next. Good enough. All right. Well, I think we're going to end the stream there and say thank you all very much for watching. And I'm probably going to schedule a stream for 7 o'clock tonight, so we'll see you then. Bye for now. See you in the next stream.